Do I really need a promo video on my website? Well, the answer to that question is no, you don't. However, why wouldn't you want to do one? If you put the time, energy, and know-how into it, you'll definitely be able to convert many more, a much higher percentage of visitors to demo class participants. So it's really important. Okay, whenever anybody comes from social media, especially pay-per-click, because you're paying for them to come to your squeeze page, you want to do everything in your power to convert them into demo class participants. And if you put the time, energy, thought, the know-how, if you need help writing, if you have a coach to help you through the script writing, so it's dazzling, it can really compel your audience to take the action you want them to take, putting together the video around that script, adding in digital graphics, annotations, making it really cool. Why not? Because that video is going to stand the test of time. Even if it takes a month or two to develop, it's well worth it. Definitely do things the right way and get that dazzling promotional video in place at the top of your squeeze page, which is prime real estate. You wouldn't want to waste that with some generic image or just another text headline, for sure. Must I hire someone to create my video? The answer to that question is no, not to create it, but to edit it after professionally, that may be necessary. That really just comes down to your ability when it comes to creating a video and editing a video, adding digital graphics. When it comes to creating your video, first you need a script. And it needs to be a winning script. We're going to get into that soon within this video of mine here. And then from there, you record yourself speaking, right? Speaking that script aloud. And as well, you want to add in images, perhaps realia, short video clips of you in class, testimonial. And there is a best order in which you should talk about things. And there's certain things that you're best to talk about in the video. But most of the video can be done, of course, by yourself. You may need a few test subjects if your target market member is the adult who's a parent of younger learners, then definitely you may want to have a student in your video, a student that you taught before on Zoom or Voov, and you'll want a recording of that. If you don't have one yet, then maybe you can put one together. Maybe you have a friend, or a family member who has a kid who can help you if you don't have any footage yet and if you can't get that footage. But in terms of hiring somebody to create a video for you, I don't really think that's necessary. However, yes, you might need a video editor after to work in the annotations, right, to help you blend footage together, doing all sorts of magical stuff that would take you a little too much time and energy to figure out yourself. But most of the video can be done by yourself. And of course, you don't need to pay yourself to do that. You can do it, and you don't have to hire somebody to do that. What's the most effective type of promotional video? There's different types. You can have a promotional video of some third-party member talking positively about yourself, for instance. You can do more of a digital graphics type of video, right? Maybe an avatar-related video. There's these doodly videos you've probably seen where there's a cartoon hand or even a real-life hand that's etching the script as you talk and drawing cartoons. There's all sorts of different videos out there. However, the most important thing I believe in our industry as an online teacher or coach, Your target market member wants to see who they're going to be dealing with, and that's you. However, you can also speak on behalf of your company as the spokesperson, right? And you have contractors who utilize the same system of teaching as you do because they're under your umbrella, your company. And you're just speaking on behalf of the company. If you never plan to have a contractor, then hey, it's me, Rich. I will be your teacher. Meet me, shake my hand. People want that personal touch. They want to see you, the spokesperson, or their teacher, or both. They want to meet you. They want to feel as though they know you, even though they haven't met you in real life. Okay? So, high personal touch. It should be you in the video, I believe. And of course, you can have clips within that video of you in class of your teachers who contract themselves out to you in class. You can have other students that you teach within that promotional video of yours. But it's just really important that they get to know you and that you establish more credibility about yourself in your target market member's mind early in the video. You educate them about yourself and your company, your education, your experience, any awards that you've earned, your system of teaching, right? They want to know that they are the right person watching. You are specializing in what they are going after, okay? It's really important to have a snazzy promotional video, a really compelling one at the beginning of your squeeze page. I can't reiterate that enough. It's just so important. And, I believe that they should be seeing you and components of your company. They should feel as though they're stepping inside your dream, which is your company, and they're invited because they are the ones that you're looking for. You're not looking for everybody, right? You're qualifying them in the beginning. We're looking for these types of people. If you don't fit the equation, you don't have to keep watching. But you should be the focal point as the star of the company in your promotional video. What must I not forget to include inside my promo video? Well, let's take a look at what I've done here. Now, this is called a media carousel. It's from Elementor Pro. Okay, I'm using WordPress. That's my content management system. Elementor Pro is the web builder. And this is a really cool feature. I came to the conclusion that since my promotional video was a little long, around 10 minutes, I was best to break it up into segments. And this is really cool. This kind of scrolls by. What's most important to include? Well, number one, you need an intro. Let's have a look at my video. We're not going to watch the whole thing. I'm just going to kind of skip ahead as I talk about the main features that should be included in every promotional video. This is my countdown, intro, my company intro. And the intro and the outro sandwiches the body of the promotional video.
Can talk English. Your kids
now, I elected to have a spokesperson, and she is from China. Initially, I was only going after Chinese, right? Chinese parents of younger learners. Then I opened up to Taiwan. From there, I flew into Japan and Korea. Anyhow, this works really well. You can have a spokesperson who fits your target market member description, and you can have them speak on your behalf. You can have them introduce you. Right off the bat, it's important in the body of your promo video, we're past the intro now, to establish more credibility in the mind of your audience. That's really important. Why should they listen to you? Why are you a credible source? Talk about your education early on. Talk about your experience, how many years you've been teaching offline, even online. Talk about any awards that you've earned. Talk about a star student, perhaps, that you helped to get to the next level in whatever regard. So that's really important. You want to show social proof. That's also very important. Now I can't fast forward here actually. Let's just
And
keep
talk
it going.
English too. If your child is between 5 to
So
10,
this talks about how, I'm a native English speaking teacher, but it's not just me. I'm the spokesperson of the company, and I have teachers that work underneath me as contractors under my umbrella. We are all TEFL certified. We have years of teaching experience.
4 years
So
old,
once again,
a beginner in
credibility at the
English
beginning
and
of
wants
the
to learn
video.
from one of
Okay.
Canada's best online English teachers, then you should register
Mhm.
below for your kid.
You want a few reminders in terms of what you need them to do. Okay, the only thing you need them to do is to register for their demo class, whether it's paid or not paid. So I'll drop that early in the video, again in the video, again and at the end of the video. We want you, if you're the right person watching, right, we've clarified who that is early as well, to book that demo class.
Free 25 minutes demo class.
And you can give a name. I didn't elect to do that, but you can give a name to your demo class, some intriguing name, such as your best demo class or your ACE, the IELTS demo class, something like that. Hello! So I also think it's important to get people in to your classes so they can feel as though they've experienced it before they even have their own demo. And this is great social proof that shows people that you're already teaching, you're already practicing, they can see you in action. And if they just don't like what they see, then odds are they're not going to want to learn from you. And you probably won't even want to teach them. But the right people who love the way you are, when they see these short clips of yourself within the body of your promotional video, will be booking that demo. And there's a good chance they wouldn't have booked if they didn't see this promotional video of yours. You can include testimonials. That's always a good thing to do. I'm not going to go through my whole video here. And you do want to describe your system of teaching, okay? Like, what is the most important thing that your target market members are looking to do? Like, what's their main motive for hiring a teacher or a coach like you? And you really want to nail that. This is how we're going to help you to reach this most important goal of yours. It's thanks to our system. Our system focuses on this, and this. Step inside. Here's another one of our classes. Sorry, you can come inside right now, right? You want to take people by the hand and tell them how they can go about booking that demo, all right? You can see our calendar next to this video. Simply select a day and then a time slot that's available. We're quite busy these days. However, if you can't find a time that's convenient for you, our email's right here, But you want to take people through the process. Select the day, the time slot, enter your email, your name, and also include your WeChat ID or your Line ID or your WhatsApp ID or your Facebook name as a secondary way of us being able to communicate with you. It should be very happy, friendly, compelling. Don't worry about bragging. Brag, brag, brag. This is the time you want to brag and show people what you're all about. Because when that video is done, even if it takes 2 months, 3 months, mine took a long time. Mine took almost, 10 months? Because my actors were in China, and I was going through an associate friend of mine, and I think it was a holiday, and another holiday came up, and people are busy with their families. I needed like 5 actors for mine or something like that. So, people were taking their time, even though I paid them, and it just took forever. But it was damn worth it when it was done. You know, it's definitely helped me to convert far more visitors into customers. Rather than if I had a much worse video or I didn't have one at all. So just remember, right off the bat, you need your intro. Your outro comes at the end. That sandwiches the body of the promotional video. You have credibility, checking at the top. You want to establish credibility in people's minds. You want to qualify people. So if you are this type of person, continue to watch. You want to allow them to step inside your system of teaching. What is it about you, your company, that makes you different and better than other companies when it comes to teaching a similar person who you're targeting? Show clips from inside classes, show testimonials, not too many though. And you want to describe how you can book your demo class in the calendar next to the video, handhold them through it, remind them again and again and again, book that demo. It's the only thing you need them to do because most people who leave will never come back. And there you have it. What is the winning mindset of the teacherpreneur in this regard, and what have they done? Well, this is a coaching protege of mine, and she's done a wonderful job with her video. Okay? And remember, first has to come the script. It's really important to spend good time and thought creating a winning script, because you're going to be repeating this when you record your video, and it really needs to be spot on. Now, you don't have to worry about memorizing the whole thing and not looking at the webcam like I am when I'm talking right now, because you have to read from some script. You might not be good when it comes to memorization. I'm not. I never got into acting. But what you could do is you can break the entire video up into segments. So you can shoot a bunch of short videos and glue them all together after that, merge them, right? And then you add your intro and your outro. You know, you create the thumbnail for the video. But don't think you have to memorize the entire script, because you don't. Yet it's really important to have a compelling script. And this is why there's script writers, there's copywriters, right? I also do copywriting. And when I'm helping a teacher to create their video, such as what I did for Hannah, I'm helping to optimize their script. I'm making sure that all the key points are in there in the right order. It's worded right, it sounds right, and that we're not missing anything. Because once the video's done, it's done. You can always modify it, you can remove, you can add to it, but it'll stand the test of time. So do a fantastic job. Let's watch a little of her video. Sorry, I'm just losing my cold. So there's her intro. Teacher Hannah.
If you're a parent like me,
she did a fantastic job with this.
Kids can soak up information.
You notice how she's in your face. It's very personal, and I almost, feel as though I can just shake her hand right now or give her a high five. And she is the star of the show. I don't think she has a contractor yet. I don't think she does, but she will soon. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, because we're launching her pay-per-click campaign coming up, and that's going to get her a lot more targeted traffic. But in terms of this video, she did a fantastic job. This is the opening right here after her intro.
With the knowledge they learn in school.
And notice here, this might not even be a student of hers, but it works really well. Okay, because I think at the time she didn't have much footage of herself teaching a child. And this works with the video. So you have to make sure if you add in any realia, any images, short video clips, whatever it is, it needs to correspond really well with that segment of the promotional video. So if you're talking about such a thing, right, and you add a short video clip, it should accentuate whatever it is that you're talking about at that time. It shouldn't be unrelated.
School, at home, online, and elsewhere.
See that?
There's a wealth of thoughts and ideas in their minds just waiting to talk about what they know in a way that makes them sound confident and
you got to check out her video in full.
Hi,
it's HighQEnglish.com.
The founder and head tutor at HighQ English.
There she is announcing who she is, what she does, who, what, when, where, why, coming up. And she's got the credibility at the beginning there. She's got clips from classes you will see coming up, classes of her own. You see?
It's the longest way.
Confidentiality. She probably asked a parent if you're comfortable showing your kid on video. No, I'm not. Most parents are, though, I've found. And all she needed to do is put a cute little emoji over their face. There's no way anybody can contact. It's very confidential. Can't see the kid. But people get the drift. This shows off her curriculum. That's another thing.
Again,
You may want to show off your teaching material that's used during class. She did a great job with this.
Close. Open. Close.
And that's really important for parents to see. They want to see your curriculum. They want to see you teaching kids at the same age as theirs, same learning level. All of this is really important. And it makes them feel as though they've already been in a demo class. Hannah did a wonderful job. And then, of course, below on her squeeze page, you have highlights, most important things she needs people to remember, a nice merged, video testimonial. And then, of course, she invites you to book a demo close to the end of the promo video. This is cute. I love that little screenshot there. So you get the drift. Wonderful job, Hannah. I'm so proud of you. You did a great job, and this video will last forever. You don't have to worry about re-recording because you didn't do a good enough job the first time. And don't you love how the calendar's right there, right next to the video? This works great. Good job.